Greetings and welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jeff O'Cole. My co-host as always, Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
This was a spooky episode of Lower Decks.
Yeah, it feels like maybe it should have come out a little earlier. It's almost a Halloween episode.
Yeah. Overall thoughts of this episode?
This episode was good. I don't think I was in love with it as much in love with it as I was with the previous one.
If you're in love with something, you should probably marry it.
Mm-hmm.
There's episodes of Lower Decks you would marry?
What if I could, Jeff? The man won't let me marry episodes of a television series. But yeah, I appreciate that Starbase 80 isn't, just terrible. Like, they're still Starfleet. And they're a little goofy, and they're getting second chances. That's a good perspective to have on it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A very older, outdated station.
Fun fact, SB-80 actually has the largest population of Akamarians outside Akmar 3 due to an old negotiation hiccup that surrendered half the starbase to their authority.
Yeah, this place is basically controlled by a knife gang.
Yeah, the Cerritos just finished some mission where they all had to go in the water. They brought the dolphins with them.
Mm-hmm.
One of the dolphins clearly got sick.
Yeah.
And they go to Starbase 80 because their power goes out, their navigation systems, and it's the closest one. Mariner does not want to go.
No, she's having a terrible time because that's where the worst moments of her life were.
Put me in the brig! Shoot me into space!
I don't want to be on SB-80 any more than you do. When we crossed dimensions, the other me ran this pile of junk. Now, you've been here.
Because you banished me!
And I apologize for that.
Get to the base. Mariner's, of course, paranoid and just going batshit as always. And Captain's trying to find the engineers so they can get their stuff. And we keep running into the same guy. Who's like, you should go here. And no, he's at the arcade. And just keeps manipulating them to fix things. Which, I
was kind of suspecting he was the engineer the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well,
he just sounds like an engineer.
Honestly,
got an engineer accent.
They should have, he had the trip accent, did he?
Almost. Like, maybe it was just the kind of southern accent plus the Enterprise uniform, and I was just like, he's the engineer.
They could have worked Trip in there, and that would have been great. Because they already had the Enterprise outfits. They did the gel today, which was a good gag.
Ransom's super into the gel, man.
I was a little bothered by that one comment of like, don't use too much. There's a reason they stopped using that.
What?
What?
What's gonna happen to Ransom?
Yeah. Oh, just use the gel. Bring the gel back.
Check me out. I'm a total T'Pol over here.
Mirror, get my back.
Not if my life depended on it. Also, why do we have to decontaminate? They're the ones who are cursed, not us.
Let's just have Trip in there and just be like, don't explain it. Just have him there.
Don't explain it.
There was that Section 31 joke about the clone, and then maybe he's immortal now.
Great.
I'll take it.
Great, why not?
I'll take it. Mariner goes to engineering with her group, and they have reverse gravity going on. So that takes a while to fix. They go to a promenade. It's got corn dogs.
It's got corn dogs. It's got some kind of XXX thing on there.
Yeah.
I assume they're showing Vin Diesel movies.
Or adult Star Trek.
No, I think it's Vin Diesel movies.
Yeah. They don't use replicators there. They have food vendors.
That's Chad. You have to try his corn dogs. They're incredible.
They have food vendors all over the base instead of replicators.
We've actually found that the absence of replicators has livened the station's culinary scene.
I was really excited to see the arcade. I don't know why.
I thought there would be. I thought there would be a little more stuff in there. I was looking for more background gags. I did see a koala in one of them.
It's been so long since I've been in an actual arcade, Chris. Saw the Ferengi game. There was the Captain's Chair game.
There was something that looked kind of like Galaga, and it had some original Enterprises.
Yeah. But just the idea of having a room that's just an arcade on a starship or something like that's cool. I like that. There should be other entertainment things in this holodecks and promenades and
Well, the holodeck. If you want an arcade, you can just go to the holodeck and make an arcade.
Like, what's the point of the arboretum? Like, just put that in the holodeck.
Everything should be holodecks.
It's safer that way.
Look at them, all fake and weird. They've all got the Starbase 80 curse.
People start turning into zombies, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they use their comm badge.
Yeah, start zapping them.
Yeah. First Sam was to go, then Tendi, and then once Boimler tapped him, like, oh, it's the comm badges.
Mm-hmm. Well, it'd been zapping them, so we knew something was going on.
Mariner decided to fight her Enterprise-dressed counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
Lives in a Lorian, who's only 30 years old.
Yeah. Is that?
Well, that's just
shouldn't she just be a baby or something? How do they age?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point.
Your crew's affected and ours isn't.
Everyone here's acting weird as.
They're goofy and eccentric, but not licking walls. We don't have comm badges. We use old wall comms. That has to be it.
They figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's an electrical thing from the comm badges back to the Cerritos, so a small team of them go back to the Cerritos, which is in complete chaos.
Yeah.
Self-destruct is on, self-destruct is off.
Self-destruct is on.
And then it's off again,
It's
yeah.
off.
Yeah, it's our chief engineer on the bridge just pushing the buttons.
I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't one man a self-destruct anyway, but whatever.
I feel
I'll
like...
allow it because it's a good gag.
Like, what happens if you are the last?
Mm-hmm.
There's gotta be...
You have to agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
You know.
only to cancel it. Sufficient yes would do, Chris.
Self-destruct sequence aborted.
I isolated the source of the comm badge signal. Where is this?
What? No way.
Battle the way through the ship. Managed to get to the dolphin lab.
Mm-hmm.
And, the doctor just knocks the dolphin out and he spits out the anaphasic ghost.
Ooh, yeah.
rock
Yeah,
thingy.
that's Beverly's old boyfriend.
Yeah, well, this was a junior, and apparently there's just a whole race of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to impress his superiors by showing he could communicate, and he took over too many people, and now he's in a microwave on the Starbase.
He seems to have no issues communicating in that form, so, why did we need to...
The explanation for a lot of episodes. Oh, well.
Get down!
What's he doing?
I don't know, that's new.
Overall thought, final thought, me?
Well, I guess we can talk about the captain and Ransom being stuck fighting a giant bat, but I'm sure they'll be fine.
That was haunting.
Yeah.
It's just like, we gotta get that last one. It won't fit in there. That's a horrible attitude to have. And it's just like, giant bat.
Yeah. I liked, they were definitely going for spooky vibes and like some horror kind of music, especially at the start there.
Oh, I got a DS9 vibe when they just started doing the rotation, had the shuttle fly by you. And it's like, oh, we've already done the DS9 joke. But yeah, I don't know, I enjoyed the spookiness of this episode, even though we're, 2-3 weeks removed.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have ordered it around differently. We said curse like 100 times in this episode, and it started to be kind of obnoxious. But it was fun. We didn't really advance the season-long plot. I think we just wanted to talk a bit more about Starbase 80 and redeem them a bit. Get a little bit more information on Mariner's journey. She's... like we said at the start, Mariner's becoming a little more Boimler, Boimler's becoming a little more Mariner. That's sort of where we expected these officers to go.
When did Mariner ever grow facial hair?
Yes, and the Boimler facial hair continues.
Yeah, right now
They're doing a good job having it be noticeably different every episode.
Yeah, right now he's got the Johnny Depp Pirates, where it's just a little down here and a little up here.
There's still the big one.
But it won't even fit in the cage!
Yeah, not with that attitude, it won't.
How about I just forge the signature?
Giant bat is keeping me on this goddamn station.
Fun episode. I enjoyed the horror. Man, give me an hour-long horror episode. That's my complaint every time. Lower Decks should be longer.
Maybe we'll get a movie.
Maybe. I mean, it can't cost that much. Like, animation has got to be your cheapest form in comparison to live action.
Certainly. I think, the season of Lower Decks is comparable to an episode of Strange New World.
That's insane, though, that they would ever cancel it unless they had zero viewership.
It don't.
Yeah. Hashtag save Lower Decks. Yeah, the whole cast is on for another season. They want to keep going, but we'll see. Paramount or Viacom or whatever you become over and over with your constant.
Yeah, like you'd think there might be an issue with Jack Quaid. Like, you know, his career is doing really well.
It's not like he's like first in line.
Yeah, he's super in. He's like, no, I want to be Boimler.
I'll throw up that picture right now. There it is.
Yeah.
Well, as always, guys, thanks for watching. See you next week.